Good morning. Okay, I heard my friend Larry Hannon, referred to Adak, and he had a fictional character called Adak Babalucci, and I forget how he used Adak, but going to some place which was to heck and gone, he'd refer to Adak and as a destination. It was a place too far. And here I got my throat. I got to clear my throat. Goodness, that didn't get it very clear. It feels better. So here you can see Adak, Alaska, and it's the Aleutians. These are the Aleutian Islands, and you can see there's a weather system up there right now. And mostly under the clouds is Alaska. At this end of Alaska, we can get into, here's Anchorage, and this is because it's night. I could get that out of the, see, we can move the light, change the light down here. Now I'm not sure about the line, but it has to do with the rotation of the earth and the sun and all of that kind of stuff. So I'm still learning about this. But there's Anchorage, which is about in the middle of the state of Alaska, and I've been fooling around with some of the rivers and Yukon Territory over in here, things I didn't know or knew very little about. So now we're going to get out here on the Aleutians, and this is a volcanic. I'll talk a little more about it, but anyway, I get out here, and you find out about the islands I want to show you. During the Second World War, the Navy and the Air Force, of course it wasn't called the Air Force, it was called the Army Air Corps. It didn't become Air Force until after World War II. But Kiska is an island out here, and the Japanese moved in on that, and also Attu, these two islands. And they apparently did that in 1942 as a to deflect on their wanting to take over Midway atoll in the Pacific. So it was a diversionary tactic to take these over. So I assumed that they built this up at the beginning of the war, or just after the war started, but possibly they developed Adak after that. So we're flying out of Adak. And if you go out here, you can see that this string of islands, it's a kind of the tectonic plates of the Earth. The North American plate apparently moves under whatever is up to the north. I forget the name of that plate. Anyway, I can talk more about plates, but I think the North American plate is moving under, and then all of this was created by volcanic activity. That's my understanding. So you'll see a lot of mountain peaks as we go along here, and possibly the highest is close to 10,000 feet. So we're not going to fly the full distance. I was thinking at first we'd fly all the way into Anchorage, but that's 1,000 miles. That's just too long. So we'll take this little hop. It says 40 minutes, but that's assuming I'm under the speed of sound. And this baby, I can get it up to maybe 900 miles an hour. We can cut this down to about 25 minutes across here. But you'll see how this string of islands looks, and that's probably all we want to know or see in the future. So as we get down closer, we get rid of the weather. This is actual weather patterns that are going on right now. This is current weather. And if you look closely, you can see it see it moving, but I don't want to look closely at it. Here, let's get going. So I think I aimed this thing to the east. We have to boot up. I wonder if we could boot me up. Beam me up, Scotty. I should have a program that tells me where these pictures are. Have no clue what we're looking at. And then I got to change the weather pattern. We'll go ahead and hit fly. The brakes are on, so it's not going to go anywhere. And we'll get this down to daylight time, and we want it later rather than earlier. Get to have the light behind us. Look, there's a mountain peak right dead ahead of us, so we won't have the sun in our eyes. Don't let the sun get in your eyes, don't let the moon break your heart. Something like that. Okay, and let's go with clear skies so we can see everything. Take that off, take the brakes off, and let's get our heading, which is, let's go out here, and we'll get our heading. Yeah, 056. That should be pretty good. And I get moved up, get my feet on the pedals. Okay, here we go. And then we go back in here, and we'll get our heading on 063. That can be the start heading, and let's go for that. All right, here we go. I think everything's okay. Flaps, gear, up and locked. Oh, kind of pretty there. Yeah. Yeah. Wow, I love the colors. Yeah. And I don't know whether that's Kiska. It's out in the back there, but it's in that direction. Kiska and Atu. All right, now we're heading out. Okay, and we'll turn on our direction here, see if we're on track. Yeah, we're pretty close. Yeah, we'll look back once more and you'll see a little bit. Probably that's an extinct volcano right there. And this is one, so you can see how the volcanic activity. And I can see the islands out in the distance. It's a great big arm running out from Alaska. So 075. Well, I'll change this to 075, and that'll keep us on track. 076 should do it. And then we're gonna go ahead, heading hold, and AP. It should hold our heading. And we'll go ahead and get up to maybe 30,000 feet. And we can just go with hands off. And we're back at the islands there. The Aleutians. Alright, there we are. So I'm going to kick in the altitude hold. See if that holds our altitude for us. Looks like it's working. It gets the shimmies. The shimmies. Huh, got the moon coming up. That's kind of pretty. And then we'll take a look once again at our course. See how we're doing. Should be to the left. No, now we're to the right. So we're going to come around and go back to 060. 059. Get back on course. But anyway, I did want to fly along the islands, but we do want to end up at our destination, which is close to Unalaska. That's an interesting name, Unalaska. Yeah, we don't look like we're that far off, of course. Not that far off. So we want to come back to 065. 065 at least. .066. See how that does. Keep us on course. We don't want to get lost out here. Looking at volcanic islands. Here we go. Looks like they go out over this way, so we probably want to come back to 070. This could be one of the highest peaks, so we'll go ahead and take a closer look at that. We're stabled up on 31,000. What's our airspeed? So we're churning out at 1,193 knots, almost 1,200 knots. That's what happens when we get up in the thin air and we can really get kicking along. That's true airspeed. Indicated airspeed is 922. Okay, better come back probably to 075. How about 077? Oh, we got to look at our chart. See, what might be right on. Yeah, we're on. So I can see the next island out there right now. So let's take it, we'll go back to 65. There we go. Yeah, we'll go ahead and look behind us and see where we've been. And we get a little perspective on the height, the size of the peaks. Let's see how we're doing on our chart here. Yeah, we're getting a little off. I think I came back to, yeah, we're back to 065 maybe. We kind of see stuff out there. We want to stay in touch with the islands. I'm gonna leave it where we are. You can see, of course, that there was volcanic activity there to build that little island. So yeah, Kiska and Attu, which are a little bit out. Kiska was the closest island, and then the one that was a little further away to the west was Attu, and the Japanese apparently took those over as a diversion when they attacked Midway. Adak apparently has Alaska Airlines goes in and out of there once a week. Okay, let's see if we can get a little closer look at the island over there. Definitely another couple of volcanoes, extinct volcanoes. Now we're starting to see some stuff out in front of us. See more Aleutians. Oh, and the other thing is on that side is the Pacific Ocean, and we're over the Bering Sea. So the line. These string of islands separate the two oceans. Looks like all the same ocean to me. A little bit of trivia for you. Let's see how we're doing. We got it 1,200 knots, 1,208 knots, our true airspeed. Definitely, when we get up in the thin air, of course we would have run out of fuel a long time ago if I didn't have it set on full tanks. So the tanks stay right at 50%. If you added it at 100%, I guess we wouldn't get off the ground. But we just stay full. When I first got this, when I first upgraded to the Citation, I was flying the Slotation, the little CJ4, and so I flew over to Nevada on the way back, and all of a sudden the darn thing at 30,000 or something like that, it's losing altitude. What the hell's going on? And it run out of gas. Run out of fuel. Okay, let's get down here where we get a look. Of course, we could use the moon as for dead reckoning. We'll go back, look back into the sun. We can't see the string of islands. I think they're going to get closer together as we get up here to where we're headed. I better bring this in so we won't overfly, and I figured we were going to do it in probably about 25 minutes. So now we have to take this out. Let's see how we're doing. Oop. So we get on here. Okay. So we can start. We got to turn to the right just slightly because we're going to go right into there. Forget the name of that airport. I think it's a military base. Okay, let's go change our heading, and we got to go to 075. That ought to do it. And we better turn off the autopilot. That ought to help. And we go 070. And start coming down. Yeah, just keep the moon in our sights. There's some pretty volcanoes. So something to do with the tectonic plates. I think that's how you pronounce it. And this may be the island we're heading for. We're on our own at this point. We'll keep an eye on this so we won't miss the airport. We're getting a little better. Yeah, I think this is going to be the island because these guys are off the right wing. That's that group. That's that group right there. And so, as far as this little string here, we're right kind of in this first part. We're at the far end of that first part there. It looks like a big, yeah. See, it's just going to be just the other side. This looks like a crater right there. This looks like I'll get in there closer. We'll get out here. So you can see high points here and another high point there, and I think that's these two right here with the large crater in the second one. I think we got her made, so we just turn off the afterburners. Yeah, all we had to do was fly at the moon. And then looking here, we can see how this continues on. The string, this little island string right here. Big, actually it's a big piece here. And I think that Unalaska is at the far end, but it was a longer field. Let's see if this peak is around 10,000 feet. We'll fly over the cone of that. Yeah, that big crater really stands out. There we're at 9,000 feet. So between 8 and 9,000 feet. It looks like 8, right at 8,000 feet. And we'll fly over the crater. Yep. Yep. And now we have to find the airport. Okay, let's bring in the... should be right here. Got a little ways to go. Oh, we got another. I was missing that. This is a huge crater. Oh, yeah. I missed there are two peaks there, right behind us. Yeah, there were two peaks right next to each other. They were right there. I was misreading that. It's just past this huge crater. Wow, that's something. It'd be bigger than Crater Lake. I just went through the sound barrier. I think I heard a bang. Wow. This must have really blew its top off. We're playing with a sound barrier. We're playing with the sound barrier. That's pretty. Okay, now again we got to find the airport. Off to our right. I think I see it. Yep. I think I see it. Wow, it's out in the middle of nowhere. Wow, long runway. Looks like there's buildings down at that far end. So we'll go over and then we'll come back around to the left. Gotta slow her down. Okay, that ought to do it. And we have to lose a little altitude. We'll get the gear and the flaps down. I gotta move the sun because it's getting a little bit in the way with that reflection. Here we go. I couldn't see. There we go. I think there's some activity up here at this end. If we see the rising sun, we'll hit the afterburners. Let's see if we're in time for breakfast. I hope they don't speak Japanese. It's not a well-manned base, I must say. All right. Thanks for traveling along. Here's a few more extinct volcanoes out there. Look at that one, way out there. Wow. Okay. Thanks for, oh, gotta shut it off. Here, we'll do that. And that one and that one. And then we can open the canopy There we go. I kind of like the look with the little shack here. Look, the back door's open. I think they're out here in a foxhole someplace. I think we scared them. Okay, thanks again, you guys, for hanging in. I'll see you later. Take care. Sayonara.